Deep in an enchanted forest stood a mysterious tree with shimmering golden apples, and a kind-hearted girl named Lila was about to discover that the tree's magic could change her village and her life forever. Long ago, in a small village between green hills, there was a little girl named Lila. She loved exploring the forest near her home, always looking for new adventures. The village was peaceful, and people lived simple lives, but Lila felt a special connection to nature. One warm afternoon, as she chased a colorful butterfly deeper into the woods, she found something extraordinary. There, hidden in a quiet grove, stood a tree unlike any she had ever seen. Its trunk was thick and ancient, covered in sparkling gold leaves that shimmered in the sunlight. Hanging from its branches were beautiful golden apples, glowing softly like little suns. Lila's eyes widened in amazement as she approached the tree. She had heard stories of magical trees from her grandmother, but she never imagined finding one herself. She reached out with trembling hands and gently touched one of the apples. At that very moment, the tree spoke in a soft, kind voice. "Dear child," it said, "you have a kind heart. You may take one apple, but only if you promise to use it for good." Lila was so surprised she almost forgot to answer, but she quickly nodded, her heart full of wonder and excitement. "I promise," she said, her voice trembling. The tree seemed to smile, its golden leaves rustling in the breeze. Lila carefully picked one of the golden apples and held it in her hands. It felt warm and comforting, almost as if it were alive. She thanked the tree and hurried back to the village, eager to share the magic with others. When she arrived, she found an old woman sitting by the village square, looking tired and weak. The woman had been sick for many days, and no one knew how to help her. Lila rushed to her side and offered the golden apple. "Please eat this," Lila said. "It comes from a magical tree, and it will make you strong again." The old woman looked at the apple with disbelief, but seeing the kindness in Lila's eyes, she took a small bite. Instantly, her face lit up with joy, and her body seemed to glow with strength. She stood up, feeling better than she had in years. "Thank you, dear child," the woman said with a tearful smile. "You have saved my life." Word of the magical apple spread quickly through the village, and soon many people came to Lila for help. Some were sick, others were hungry, and some had lost hope. Lila knew the tree had given her a gift to share, and she returned to the magical tree every time someone needed help. Each time she took one golden apple, always remembering the tree's promise that it should only be used for good. As the years passed, Lila's kindness made her loved by everyone in the village. She became known as the Golden Healer, and people would come from far and wide to ask for her help. Though Lila was happy to give, she never took an apple for herself. She believed the magic was for others, not for her. One peaceful afternoon, as Lila grew older, she visited the tree for the final time. Her hair was silver and her steps were slow, but her heart was still full of kindness. The tree spoke to her one last time. "Dear Lila, you have shared my gift with such care and love. Now, my magic is yours to keep forever." As the words echoed through the grove, Lila felt a deep warmth surround her. Her body grew light, and with a gentle breeze, she became part of the golden tree, her spirit now intertwined with its branches. From that day forward, the village always thrived, and the tree stood tall, its golden apples shining brighter than ever before. People said that when the wind blew through the leaves, they could hear Lila's soft laughter, and that those who visited the tree with a kind heart would always find the help they needed. The magic of the golden apples remained, but it was Lila's kindness that made it last forever. And so, the village lived on, always remembering the girl with the golden heart, whose love and generosity turned a magical tree into a symbol of hope for all.